So this turned out a lot better than I was expecting, but I kind of wanted the red to be a bit more red because I was going for like black but with red thread instead of black thread. So this is the best I could do. Yeah. So another thing that we're here for is the second part to this October book haul. After filming the first one, I was like, okay, I guess we're done now. Like, I didn't buy a lot. As a matter of fact, I only bought like 3 of those, and 4 of them were from last year. So, you know, technically it's free and stuff. So, however, the day after I went on a trip to Iloilo, which is what you guys will see in the vlog. Please check out the vlog. And I bought a book, and then after that, my friend Sarah was having a little book sale, and I also bought more books from her. And then the used bookstore was having not really a great selection, but they had some pretty cute ones that I wanted. And I also forgot to bring up a set of comics that I borrowed from a friend. So without further ado, I told myself I wasn't gonna say that, and look, now I'm saying it because like I'm caught off guard, but whatever, let's just forgive me. So the first book I want to talk about is from the Iloilo trip, and that is Angela Carter's Book of Fairy Tales. It's still in plastic right now, and it's hardbound, and there's like a thread, which means like it's pretty good. I guess this is still in pretty good condition from what I'm seeing. The original price is 1,099 pesos, but luckily it was 10% off, and since I was like on vacation, I was like, you know, I'm gonna get you because, one, treat yourself. Second of all, it's Angela Carter. Like, every Angela Carter book I've ever come across, either from the used bookstore or in an online book sale, and like plus shipping fee, you know, that's so freaking expensive. So, I mean, so is this, but at least I get to hold it immediately. And I think it's a compilation of all of her fairy tales, and it has that thread thing, and it's hardbound, and it's so cute and so beautiful. So I really couldn't stop myself, so I got it. Up next is the books I got from my friend Sarah. If you watched my Instagram stories, you'll see that I did a little bit of an unboxing, unwrapping, mail haul type thing. I do my mail hauls there because I like to take pictures of them I like to take pictures of books that I get in the mail as soon as possible. So that's why I just do it there, so I can take photos like immediately. So the first one I was able to get like on sale is Colson Whitehead's The Underground Railroad. I've seen copies of these like they're still in Manila, like they're not even here in my city yet, and it's been 2 years. So yeah, let's just not get angry about that now. But yeah, so it's been 2 years and I haven't found any of the copies here, and I also don't want to pay for shipping fee but to get it used. But this is technically still brand new, so I'm really excited to finally get to read this, because this is one of the ones I really wanted to get to, but I had other things on my list that I was prioritizing to buy, because we all know I just buy and I don't really read. So the next one is the Man Booker Prize 2016 winner, The Sellout by Paul Beatty. It's here. I'm touching it finally, and it's a lot cheaper. Like, usually once the popularity sort of fades-ish, it gets cheaper. So yeah. And then I got this next 2 ones from the used bookstore, which I will be unwrapping now, I guess, so you guys can like have that bit of fulfillment that I didn't give you with the mail haul. Hear that paper? It's so crisp. So the first one I want to show you guys is an oldie but a goodie, The Picture of Dorian Gray. I actually have an older copy, very small, kind of beat up, also from the exact same bookstore that I found this one in, book sale. But it had the old gross man on the cover, and it was kind of, you know, I just bought it to read it, not because I liked the cover, but that was because it was a lot cheaper than the actual bookstore. So yeah, and then I lent it to my best friend, and I let her sell it during her she was having a sale of her stuff, and I let her sell the books that I had with her so that she could make a little bit more money. But what I've always wanted to do was get a good copy of the Picture of Dorian Gray. I mean, I know there are prettier covers, you know, like those really nice classic ones that like are hardbound and stuff, but I just want something that feels good in your hand to reread, because I really want to reread this. This is one of my favorite books. This book actually gave me the inspiration for my Tumblr name, so this book has a special place in my heart. Also, selling your soul to look pretty forever is like, you know, it's my aesthetic, kind of. Not really. I would never do that. It doesn't really seem worth it, but I mean, like, you know, relatable. So the next one I have is Paul of Doon by Brian Herbert and Kevin J. Anderson. Brian Herbert is Frank Herbert's son, and Kevin J. Anderson is, I've never read him. This, however, takes place between Doon and Doon Messiah. So this is like a little, look how thick that is, extra book in the series that apparently is kind of unneeded. And I didn't know that until I bought it. And then like my friend was saying like, it's sort of unneeded and he didn't like it. And then I'm like, the point of me buying it was just so that I could talk to you about it. And now he did not like it. So I'm like, oh man, you know. But at the same time, I might actually like it, because it'll give me like probably a little view of like during the jihad when Paul was taking over all the worlds, because in Doon Messiah it picks up after he's already conquered it and held it, you know. So this is kind of like a look at like the conquering part, I think. So I would be excited to read that. And then last but not least is this big box of comics that I will be showing you guys. Originally, actually, I was supposed to borrow comics also from the same person, but when he handed me the box, it was a different set inside, and so there was a little bit of mix-up, but at the same time I think it was a good mix-up, because this is something new and something different that I haven't read before, and I really trust his taste in comics, because he has a very interesting collection, and since I'm allowed to borrow, I will go all out. So the first 6, is it 6 or 8? 6 or, yeah, the first 8 comics it's by Black Crown. I don't know if you guys heard that. It's called Punk's Not Dead. It's about a kid who's kind of an outcast, and then he ends up in this one part of either a hotel or an airport. I can't really recall the synopsis. And then he runs into the ghost of Sid Vicious, and so Sid's been trapped there for a while now. He can go out because he's like accompanying a kid, the main character. So once I read this, I will let you guys know if it's good. But like these covers though, I mean, look at that. Look at that. That is so punk. It's just so, yes, it's just, you know, it makes the 13-year-old in me come alive again. And then the next 6 are also, these are all by Black Crown Comics, and it's called Kid Lobotomy by Milligan. I forgot the author's name, last name is Milligan, Peter Milligan, I think. Yeah. So it's kind of very much Halloweenish. I actually got inspired by Kid Lobotomy's face. If you can see that, the little scar around the eye, little scar. Yeah. It seems so Halloweenish, kind of. Forgive my bad manicure, my dying manicure. So yeah, I'm excited to read this. I really don't know what they're about, so I'm just sort of showing them to you as I view them. And then these 2 are like quarterly issues of Black Crown. I think it's a compendium of comics, culture, and cool. So I need to know what that is. I need to know what's cool. And then the last 6, I think. Yeah, these last 6. It's called Assassinistas. Now, I mean, I'm pretty sure the title is self-explanatory, but like, that is cool. So yeah, sorry if the camera's shaking, it's because I'm putting it down next to the stand and I'm trying to be as gentle as possible not to rock the boat. So yes, that's it. That's all that was in this box, and I will not be lifting that because I feel like everything is going to fall. So that's it. Comics for Halloween. I'll let you guys know if they're good. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for sticking around. I guess that's it. What do I say after that? Having a little brain glitch right now. Watching. Thank you for sticking around. Oh right, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.